Hollywood. It's the new $100,000 Name That Tune, where one of our contestants will win $100,000 in cash and prizes. Here's Tommy Oliver and his orchestra. And now the star of Name That Tune, Lange. Thank you, and welcome to the new $100,000 Name That Tune. Now, all of our contestants have been pre-tested, pre-selected. They're seated in the audience right now. There are a lot of them, but they don't know who will be called. But I do. I am looking for a woman, a romance writer, originally from South Bend, Indiana, Dee O'Connor. Come on, Dee, play Name That Tune. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm so ready.
Are you ready? Now, we need an opponent for you, right?
Okay.
How about a guy? We get a guy?
That would be great.
All right, I'm looking for a guy. He is a carpet salesman, formerly from Ely, Minnesota, Duane. Hey, Duane, how you doing?
Oh, this is a pleasure. I am so excited.
You're excited?
Oh, you can't believe it.
Never would have guessed that. Now, one of you is going to go on to the Golden Medley, where you could win the right to play for $100,000 in cash and prizes. It starts here. It starts with Melody Roulette. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Let's go. Come on over. Let's play. All right, we're going to play Melody Roulette, and we're going to spin our wheels right back here a maximum of 5 times. The contestant who is ahead at the end of the round gets to keep the money and wins a very important 10 points. You're the masters of your own fate. You get to spin the wheels. You know how to do that?
Yes.
Let's see what the money is. You spin the inner wheel, then, if you would, please.
Come on, 5.
Go ahead, Dee, and Duane, you spin the outer one. There we go. $200 on the line. Tune number 1, Tommy Oliver. Duane.
I feel a song coming on.
You're right. I feel a song coming on. And I feel $200 coming on. There we go. 1, 2. We're underway. 1-0. Come back, Dee. All right, ready to spin it again. Dee, the inner wheel, and let her go, and then Duane, the outer one. Here we go. Big bucks. Let's get some big bucks. 500. Oh, 200 double. Another $200 tune. Listen carefully and name that tune. I heard it through the grapevine. I heard it through the grapevine. Remember that from your youth?
Oh, I remember it now.
All right. No money, we'll spin it again. Go one more time.
Okay.
All right.
Come on.
Dee, spin the inner wheel, Duane the outer one, and let her rip. Round and round. This is the third spin. 500. Oh, double. Oh, just went out. All right. $100. This is your third tune. Listen carefully and name that tune.
Windmills of my mind?
Not right. Dee.
Windmills of your mind.
No, it's everybody's talking. Everybody's talking at me. All right, it's still 1-0. Let's spin it again. Come on, there's more money up there. Good spin, Dee. Let her go. Come on, Duane. All right. For $300. Now, this is your 4th song. Name that tune.
Theme from Jaws.
Theme from Jaws is right. There's only 1 spin left. You have 2. It's over. You have won Melody Roulette. Nice going.
When disaster strikes.
Dee, Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Jim, I'm a former stockbroker who turned romance writer 6 years ago when I married the most wonderful man in the world.
And you got romantic, huh?
Yes, I sure did. He's the inspiration for all of my books.
Anything published yet?
Not yet, but I'm getting closer all the time.
Well, good. I hope you have some money here to tide you over after this game is over.
I'd love it.
And Duane, how about you? Tell us about yourself.
Well, I am a carpet salesman, and I've been married for 19 years, and my wife works at the Better Business Bureau, so we don't get too many complaints at our shop.
Aha!
And I have been a musher. You know what a musher is?
No, I don't know. Tell us all, what is a musher?
A musher is not in Central Park. It's a person who drives sled dogs.
You're from Ely, Minnesota?
From Ely,
That's the way they get around in the winter up there.
Have to, you
Dog
bet.
sled, yeah. That's cold country. Well, let's warm things up here a little bit, all right? At the moment, the score is 10-0. Duane, you are leading. But, Dee, you have a chance to catch up because it's time for Tune Countdown. 20 seconds on the clock. And we'll play as many tunes as you can name in 20 seconds. The first one of you to hit the buzzer gets first chance to name that tune. At the end of 20 seconds, whoever scores more tunes wins 10 points and a prize. You both understand? Okay, hands by your sides. Let's get going. Listen carefully and name that tune. Dee.
Little Grass Shack?
That's right, My Little Grass Shack in Kealakekauwa, Hawaii. Score is 1-0. 17 seconds still on the clock. Next tune, please, Tommy.
If it takes forever, I will wait for you.
I Will Wait for You is the title. That's what we needed, and you score a tune. It's 1-1. 14 seconds on the clock. Next tune, please. Sir Duke. Sir Duke. Stevie Wonder wrote it, sang it, had a big hit on it. All right, it's still tied 1-1. 4 seconds on the clock. We're getting down to the wire here, Dee and Duane.
Okay.
All right, listen carefully and name that tune. Time is up. Time is up, one apiece. We can't have a tie. We need a tiebreaker. So we'll go to another tune. Whoever names this tune will win Tune Countdown. So stand by, hands down, listen carefully. Wait, you got it and you have won. Tune Countdown and 10 points. John Ireland, what else has Duane won?
Our phone system, the Touch 2 by Teletech. A quality two-line telephone system with many asked-for features for home or business. Furnished by the Touch 1 company, Teletech.
Well, that's all yours, Duane, and you have the money you won in Melody Roulette. But don't give up, Dee. No, because we're coming back with bid a note. That's worth 20 points. You can tie it up, and we'll return right after this.
I've been having
Nothing. But don't give up, Dee, because we're going to play Bid-A-Note right now. I will read clues to famous tunes, and you will bid against each other as to how few notes it will take you to name that tune. Now, remember, strategy counts here, because if you succeed in getting your opponent to bid so low that he or she cannot name that tune, then you automatically score that tune. And the first to score 3 tunes wins 20 points, which means you can tie it up, Dee, and, of course, a prize. Are you both set? Strategy set?
Yes, I'm ready.
Here's your first clue. Our first song was the original theme for the television series Happy Days. We start the bidding with Duane. He won the last round. Go ahead, Duane.
Dee, I can name that tune in 6 notes.
Duane, I can name that tune in 4 notes.
I can name that tune in 3 notes.
I can do better. I'll name that tune in 2 notes.
Name that tune.
Dee, listen carefully. Here are your 2 notes.
Rock Around the Clock?
You're right. Rock Around the Clock. You got it. You scored a tune. 1-0. And you're on the road to comeback, Dee. Here is your next clue. This Walt Disney melody has been recorded by a variety of stars, including Stevie Wonder, Bette Midler, and an insect. We'll start the bidding with you, Dee.
Duane, I can name that tune in 6 notes.
I can name that tune in 5 notes.
I can do it in 4.
I can do it in 3.
Duane, I've got to go to 2. I can name it in 2 notes.
Name that tune.
Oh, tough bidding. All right, Dee, listen carefully. Here are your 2 notes.
Jiminy Cricket?
Oh, I'm sorry. He sang it. The name of the song was When You Wish Upon a Star. Your strategy worked, Duane. It's tied up 1-1. Jiminy Cricket was the insect who sang the song.
Okay.
All right. I need the title of the tune. All right. Here is your next clue. It's tied 1-1. This next song was originally offered to Cher, but when she turned it down, composer Bobby Russell gave it to his wife, and it turned out to be a #1 hit for Vicki Lawrence. We'll start the bidding with Duane.
I can name that tune in 6 notes.
Duane, I can name it in 5.
4.
I'll go to 3 notes.
Name the tune.
Hey, Dee, this will put you in the lead. Listen carefully. Here are your 3 notes.
The night the lights went out in Georgia?
You got it! The night the lights went out in Georgia! You did it. All right, you took the lead. 1 more, and we've got it tied. You need 2 in a row now to win bid a note. Here is your next clue. Very important. The Manhattan Transfer had a hit in 1980 based on this theme from one of the most innovative television shows of all time. Start the bidding with Duane.
I can name that tune in 6 notes.
Duane, I'll name that tune in 4 notes.
I'll name it in 3.
Name that tune.
Duane, this will tie you up. Listen carefully. Here are your 3 notes.
The theme from Twilight Zone.
That's right! You got it! The theme from the Twilight Zone. Hey!
My knees are weak.
This is it. It's tied. 2-2. 1 song remains. If you get it, you tie it up. If you get it, you're on to the golden medley.
Okay.
Listen carefully. Here's your 5th clue. The Broadway musical genius Billy Rose composed this next song, which is considered to be the first commercial jingle. 35 years after it was written, it became a hit novelty song for English folk singer Lange Donegan. We start the bidding with Duane.
I'll name that in 6 notes.
Duane, I can name that tune in 5 notes.
I'll name it in 4.
I can do it in 3 notes.
Oh, you can do it in 3 notes. Well, in that case, name the tune.
Okay.
All right, this is it, Dee. You can tie it up and win bid a note. Name this tune. Here are your 3 notes.
Cheers.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Does Your Chewing Gum Lose Its Flavor on the bedpost overnight? And you won it all, Duane. Strategy work. You were great. You played a great game. You didn't win any prizes, but we do have some gifts for you backstage, and thank you so much for playing Name That Tune. Thank you very much, Dee. And you're going on to the golden medley. You won the bid a note. John Harlan, what did Duane just win?
A Sunray Deluxe 36-inch range. Range top griddle, 5 service burners, full black glass see-through oven door, pilotless, reduced gas use from Sunray Division of Caloric Corporation.
That's yours, Duane. You won it all. Now, in just a moment, Duane will be back playing the golden medley. You may be on your way to the $100,000 Tournament of Champions. We'll be right back to see if he makes it. Don't go away. Welcome back to Name That Tune. And Duane, here we are at the golden medley. You know how we play that, right?
I sure do.
7 tunes in 30 seconds. The more tunes you name, the bigger the prize. But listen to this, Duane. Here's what you want to do. If you name all 7 tunes in 30 seconds, you will play in our monthly Tournament of Champions for $100,000 in cash and prizes, including a brand new car.
My son wants that car.
I know. We play this Tournament of Champions, by the way, every 4 weeks, and one of our contestants will actually win that grand prize. Might as well be you, right, Duane?
You bet.
That's
You
what
bet.
I say. Now, remember, and this is, you have to be very careful. If at any time you give me an incorrect title, the game is over. So if you're unsure of a title, just hit the button and say pass, and we'll go on to the next tune. We'll come back to the ones you pass if there's time left on the clock. Do you understand all that?
I do.
Okay, take a deep breath. We have 30 seconds on the clock. Good luck. Here is tune number 1.
Syncopated clock.
You're right, syncopated clock. That's a tough one. All right, 1 for 1. 6 more to go, Duane. Here is tune number 2. Pass. All right, pass on tune number 2. We'll come back to it if we have time. Here, Duane, is tune number 3.
Pass.
All right, playing it safe. We'll come back to him if you have the time. Very good. Here's tune number 4.
I'm going to pass.
All right, pass again. You'll have another shot at it if there is time. Here is tune number 5. Pass on tune number 5. You've passed on 4 of them. We have time. There's 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Here is tune number 6.
Paper Roses.
Paper Roses is right. Are you very fast on that? 8 seconds remaining on the clock. Still could do it. You still can. Here is tune number 7.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
You got it. All right. You got 3. Now the 4 that you passed. We'll go back to tune number 2. You passed on tune number 2. Here it is one more time. Yes?
I was going to pass again.
You're going to pass. It was Wheel of Fortune.
Oh,
Wheel of Fortune.
no.
Tune number 3 was Gentle on My Mind, and number
Yes.
4, If I Were a Rich Man, and number
I
5
knew those two.
was Trees. If you had ever seen such a beautiful thing as a tree, Joyce Kilmer's poem set to music. However, you did name 3 tunes, and John Harlan, what do we have for Duane?
It's Crown's fashionable lightweight set of luggage from the Royal Collection, styled in durable nylon. Each piece designed to fulfill your specific traveling needs. Furnished by Crown Luggage.
All right, that's all yours. You won the luggage. You won $500 in Melody Roulette. You won the telephone. You won the range. It's all yours. Thank you very much for playing Name That Tune.
It's been a pleasure.
Join us next time when 2 more contestants fight it out for a shot at $100,000 in cash and prizes. Bye-bye.
This is John Harlan speaking. The $100,000 Name That Tune is a Sandy Frank production.